Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the National Wildlife Park Project. Today what I've got for you is the fallow deer habitat. Now, my original plan for this habitat did not work out quite like I wanted. Excuse me. But it did work out pretty well. It's a little basic, and that's a direct result of my original plan not working out so well. I didn't want to just destroy everything and start over fresh, so I basically kept what I had already built from my original plan and used that. My original plan was going to have a restaurant building here overhanging the habitat, but I couldn't get the positions correct. It doesn't matter. Anyway, there are some good things about this I wanted to point out. For one thing, I like how it seems hidden. Gives the deer a lot of privacy, keeps them calm, keeps them from freaking out. It's got plenty of room, good sight lines, and seems to be pretty popular. Now I do have the sleeping area in the back, which is made up of the 3 pre-made huts. These came with the game. I need to do a little adjustment on that one, obviously, but that's okay. And otherwise, the deer have plenty of room to expand and are happy. So let me turn you over to the time lapse, so you can see how this got built. The one thing I don't like about it, like I said, there's not everything I'm happy about it, is that it ended up being a big rectangle. But that's fine. Yeah, I know, I just said I was going to turn you over the time-lapse, and now I'm talking about the thing. I thought about using the stone wall for the entire border, but then I found this really good-looking fence. And I decided, you know what, no, that's a good-looking fence. We're going to use that. And it does fit in with the rest of the Europe theming that's going on in this particular area. So anyway, I will turn you over to the time lapse, and I will talk to you in a minute. So there you go, boys and girls. That's the fallow deer habitat. On the whole, I'm happy with it. There are a few things that if I thought about, I probably would change in hindsight. But you know, I made a policy that no matter what, I wouldn't second guess my construction decisions, and I'd go with whatever I ended up with, even if it didn't match my plans. I would go with what So that's what this ended up with. I'm pretty, I'm more happy with it than I am unhappy with it, to be honest. Anyway, the next video will be, of course, a tour of the Europe area. It's going to be a short video, as all the tours are. And then after that, we're going to be building an amphibian house. Now, technically, I could just copy paste this house, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build a different building with a different design, and we shall see how that goes. I think it's going to be great. And that's going to be the amphibian house. The amphibian house I'm considering putting over here right now. I'm thinking about it. And then after the amphibian house comes the, I believe it's the first, no, it's South America. I was about to say it was the first of the two North American areas, but no, it's going to be the South American area. So after the amphibian house comes the South American area, and the South American area is going to be over here behind the polar bears, which is one of the reasons why I'm thinking put the amphibian house here. But I'm also considering maybe dropping it out here or possibly down here. I will figure that out, and we will find out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you just saw, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Helps me out, costs you nothing. And let me know what you think in the comments below. I haven't heard from anybody about these zoo videos in a long while. They're getting watches, but nobody's talking about them. Anyway, that's it for this time. I will see you in the next episode, which will, as I said, be the tour of the Europe area. Thanks a lot, kids. Bye-bye.